this one's a little different. I warned you I might have some music related stuff, so this is a short one, thankfully. Working on an amplifier today, a bass amp, Ashdown Labs. I'm not familiar with these. This is a Superfly. And a friend of mine bought this as a project, and then he didn't have time to work on it, so he handed it off to me. So electronics is something I know a little bit more about than trucks, probably. This is what I do for a living. It's what I've done as my career. I'm an electrical engineer. So anyway, I thought I would take a look at this. I'm much more comfortable in the digital realm than I am analog, but I figured I'd take a look at this. And it turned out to be pretty easy. I didn't even have to dig into it. So we'll take a quick look at it. This video won't take very long, but I just wanted to show you what I found in case you have one of these. Could potentially be an issue for you as well. So when I first got this, it was dead as a doornail. You turn the power switch, wherever that is. It's not connected now, but this is how it acted. And the first thing, geez, birds. The first thing to look at is it getting power? So, you know, you got AC coming in the back. Is that making it to the board, or are there fuses? So the fuse is the first thing that I looked at, and this has an inline fuse, kind of hidden out of the way in the 3-prong plug at the back here. So we'll take a look at that. So here's the back panel, and we take a close look at where the AC comes in. There's a symbol down here telling you that there's a fuse there. So you just have to snap that out of there to take a look at the fuse. Just stick the edge of this screwdriver in here and just pry that out, just like that. And there's the fuse. Even has a spare. And I checked the fuse, and actually both fuses, and they're good. Just check that with a ohm meter. Fuse is a protective electronic device. It has a piece of metal in there that's sized just right so that when the current exceeds a certain number of amps, it'll just burn up and blow, they say, blowing a fuse. Something goes haywire inside the unit, it'll keep things from catching fire. It'll just disconnect power. So I started looking at this, and I just wanted to test it. This is a little cheap multimeter. These are handy to have around. I have a better one, but this does just fine, and this was in the Yukon, so I just was sitting here on the bench, so I used it. So this is if you've never used one of these, this here, the little sound thing here says continuity, and it'll tell you if things are connected. So it makes a beep if it's connected, and it also tells you up there how many ohms, the amount of resistance. If you don't know anything about electricity, ohms is just a measure of resistance. And this is, you can hear the sound, which means the two sides of this are connected through that little wire, and it's less than an ohm. So that tells me that the fuse is good. Alright, so I was also concerned that, you know, this is an older amp. So I was concerned that maybe there was some corrosion or something inside the fuse holder. So when I looked in here, let me see if how close I can get you in here. So those two right in here, these are the two, this is the connection point for the fuse, this and this. And those were really far apart. I mean, they looked like, visually to me, they look like, I don't think those are getting a very good hold on that fuse. So I just stuck a screwdriver in there gently, squeezed those, pushed those together a little bit so it made better contact, and voila, it works. So we'll just put the fuse back in there. All right, so there you have it. That one's fixed. Super exciting, I know, but hey, maybe you learned something. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one, and I've got another one that needs to be worked on. This is one that I've had for a long time. I'll show it to you here in a second. It's an SWR Mo bass. It's a really sweet amp. It's like I think it's 900 watts, maybe 1100 watts. Can't remember, but it's got all the effects on board. It was super popular back in the day, but it sounds really good. It's basically one of I think it's an SM900 with the effects on the front end of it. I'll show that to you. Yeah, this will be the subject of a later video. I love this amp. I had a local tech look at it. Said that something's blown on the front end, on the input board. Probably an op amp or something, so we'll dig in there and I'll take a look at that. All right, so hope you enjoyed this. Anyway, I'll probably show some more stuff like this in the future because I always messing with guitars and amps, and bring you along when the opportunity arises. And I hope you guys are blessed, and thank you for tuning in, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, and just thank you for watching the videos. Thankful for you, and just hope that you guys are blessed. See you in the next one.